I was literally talking into the camera for like 10 minutes and I forgot to hit record. So I've been a YouTuber for over 2.5 years now. What I want to share with you is some things that actually helped me grow. Layering. There's a lot of people who talk about niching down and finding a niche to come up, right? And I do believe in that. But what's really important is layering, right? Because when you start out with your YouTube channel, you're gonna need to understand what works for you. So let me give you an example. Okay, so if you're in the fitness industry, you wanna talk about 3 subjects, right? So maybe bodybuilding, calisthenics, and then yoga. And then you wanna basically split test. Split test is basically understanding what videos are gonna be most optimal for your channel. So let's say, for instance, you upload 5 videos and 2 of those videos are about calisthenics and they're getting way more reach than bodybuilding and yoga. Then obviously you would want to actually double down on calisthenics so that way you can optimize those videos and continue growing that, right? So it's not really about what you love, but what actually works. So for me, my 3 topics are content creation, monetizing your audience, and then prospering with finances. So those 3 subjects are really important to me. And so I share everything I know, but right now what's working for me is growing the audience subject, right? So growing YouTube, Instagram, and things like that. So I'm gonna start making more videos on how to grow your audience. I used to obsess over like all this gear and just like gimbals and just like having the best Canon or the Sony A7 and just all of that, right? And what was happening is I was having analysis paralysis. So I was doing so much research on what kind of stuff I should get to actually record that I forgot to record. I just said F it, you know what I mean? Like nowadays you can use your phone. I would recommend the iPhone 12 or higher. I'm recording right now on the iPhone 13 Max Pro, and then I also have a ring light, right? So those are 2 things that I'm using. I use my phone and a ring light, and literally that's it. Worrying about quality is something that you shouldn't even be worrying about if you are a new YouTuber, because you need to get data back, right? You need a small sample size of what videos are actually working in order for you to improve. If you have 0 data, right? If you have 0 videos, then what is the point of buying all this equipment? You don't need it because you don't even have any content. So pick up your phone, start recording, and start getting a sample size of what videos are working, what topics you talk about are working, not working, things of that nature, and then use VidIQ to optimize your titles so you can eventually see what subcategories are actually gonna work for you. And in my case, it's YouTube growth, it's building an audience, so I'm gonna continue talking about that because my viewers actually like it. Okay, so I mentioned VidIQ. VidIQ is very powerful, and this is a must. You need to use VidIQ because YouTubers, creators in general, it's just there's more people coming into the market every single day, and everyone is optimizing their titles, their descriptions, their hashtags. They're using AI to figure out the best titles so they can get the highest amount of clicks and the most amount of views. VidIQ is something that I use, and it's very powerful to help my conversions, get more views, and really understand what is working for me when I post my videos and my content. So I'll provide the link in the description below. That way you can check it out for yourself and start using VidIQ. Another trend that I'm seeing is raw, authentic content, right? There's a lot of YouTubers that are starting to swing towards more of the authentic, raw, uncurated stuff, and people really like that. So consumers are a lot more conscious of what they want to watch, what they want to buy, and they don't want something that's super curated. So that's why it's really good for you to start off with raw content and just record, because they're getting to know you, right? You can't sell anything if people don't know, like, and trust you. So what I would recommend is just, again, pick up your phone, start recording, and just fly through your mistakes. It's gonna be ugly in the beginning, but you need to do something. I'm gonna have to assume you've been watching a lot of videos like this and you still haven't done anything. So I'm gonna call you out right now. If you are watching videos, that's great, but are you producing the videos, right? When you become a YouTuber, you need to switch over to a producer mindset. Most people in our society are consumers. So they're constantly consuming, and people have a lot of knowledge, people have a lot of education. But guess what? What are you doing right now to actually produce? So I need you to track that. You know, every single day, I want you to write down, what are you doing to actually produce? Have you consumed more today, or have you produced more today? And if the answer is you consumed more, then that means you need to make a video. Consistent uploads is gonna give you the ability to measure, and you're gonna have a bigger sample size of what videos are actually working, right? If you don't have a big enough sample size to understand what's working for you, it's gonna take a lot longer for you to grow your channel. Another thing is YouTube, in my opinion, is recognizing who is posting consistently, and then most importantly, the viewers. If you are sporadic and unpredictable, your viewers aren't gonna be really interested in you, because they would rather find it way easier to find someone else and watch their videos because they're predictable, they're reliable, and they trust that person. So I would actually recommend starting a schedule, whether it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, maybe twice a week, 3 times a week, right? You need to actually start a schedule so that way your viewers can know, like, and trust you, and eventually your subscribers will continue tuning in, just like a TV program. So understand that and start implementing it. Thumbnails is very important because it's basically like a book cover. So I use Canva because it's a great software to create thumbnails. There's thousands of templates and it's free. So all you need to do is go to canva.com, you search for YouTube thumbnail templates, and they'll come up for you, right? All you need to do is rearrange your title, you know, change the font, whatever font you like, colors, things like that, upload your pictures, and you're good to go. You're off to the races. So I would highly recommend using Canva because that is literally the first thing people see when YouTube suggests your content, right? If your thumbnail looks trash, right, there's plenty of other options. So you want to make your thumbnail appealing so that way you can have a high conversion and eventually get more views. I need you to really listen to this one. Vertical format videos, right? Instagram Reels, TikTok, and now YouTube Shorts. This is gonna give you the ability to get discovered because that's what it's about. Reels, TikTok, you're not actually subscribed to anybody when you're just scrolling, right? You're discovering new content, new creators. And so I need you to repurpose your content and make quick, valuable videos about your subcategories, right? Your niche. And then I need you to upload them onto YouTube Shorts, Instagram, and TikTok, right? YouTube Shorts, they only allow 60 seconds. So I would highly recommend creating a vertical video that's less than 60 seconds. That way you can repurpose that content and upload it on TikTok and Instagram. This is gonna give you 3 times more of a chance to eventually go viral, expand your reach, expand the amount of people that are discovering you so you can grow your audience. And then also on top of that, with your Instagram and TikTok, I need you to put a link of your YouTube channel in the bio. That way people can cross-pollinate and eventually subscribe to your YouTube channel. So you need to treat YouTube as your central place because YouTube long-term is gonna benefit you the most because not only they have AdSense, they're gonna come out with courses pretty soon. And I'll talk about that in my next video. You know, there is so many things that YouTube has to offer that's gonna give you the ability to monetize and sell digital products, merch, whatever the case you need, services. That's what it's about, growing your audience, monetizing, and then eventually seeing success from it so you can quit your job. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and do me a huge favor. Go ahead and subscribe, and of course, smash the like button.